Well, that was the biggest roller coaster in wrestling history. I just went from watching John Cena win the Elimination Chamber and me being very excited about it to John Cena turning heel with The Rock and turning against the WWE Universe. My childhood is in shambles. WWE Elimination Chamber is now over. That was a really awesome pay-per-view. They said it was going to be an industry-changing event, and my gosh, it was. Let's talk about the event from start to finish, how my predictions went, and how everything is now. We started off with the Women's Elimination Chamber. That was one of the coolest starts to a match ever. What a moment. Right before they were about to square off, Jade Cargill returns after months, runs up to Liv Morgan and hits Naomi, takes her out, attacks her, eliminates her from the match while Bianca's going nuts. What an awesome return. No words needed to be said. We all know what happened. And that craziness set the tone for the rest of the PLE. What a moment that was. And what a match, truly. I predicted Liv Morgan to win. I thought it made all the sense in the world. Bianca Belair with the win is awesome because I love Bianca and I would love to see Bianca and Rhea or Bianca and Io or all three of them, of course. But what about Jade? I guess Jade's going to have a one-on-one with Naomi. I wanted more of like a Jade and Bianca and Naomi. A triple threat would have been great. That was my prediction. I did guarantee Jade Cargill will return and attack Naomi and get her eliminated. That all happened. I also thought Bianca would get costed because of that and that she wouldn't win. I was wrong. We'll see how the next couple weeks play out. I have a lot of questions, but that was an awesome match. Everyone looked great. Alexa Bliss had her moment. She's got some really good momentum moving forward, and I think her and Roxanne Perez are going to have a feud in the near future, which I'm very excited about. Roxanne Perez showed out and looked awesome. Let's give a clap for Liv Morgan. What an amazing performance by her, man. She was all over the place. You guys saw the picture she posted after the event. She's bruised and cut up and beat up, and she's awesome, man. She really has been there every single week on Raw and SmackDown. She's showing up. She's incredible. Bayley was great in the match, and Alexa Bliss again did great. We didn't get to see Naomi, but I really enjoyed it. I thought the finish was awesome between Liv and Bianca going back and forth. I had no idea. I was full-heartedly expecting Liv to win, and when I saw Bianca pull it off, I was genuinely surprised. So very happy for Bianca there. We'll see what's next for Liv. There isn't a clear thing there. Maybe Alexa Bliss, because she did roll her up and Alexa was pretty pissed off about it. I don't know, but that Elimination Chamber match was awesome from start to finish. When Jade came back with all that transpiring, with all the cool moments in the match, I really enjoyed that. Shout out to Bianca. Then we saw Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton defeat Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I predicted Charlotte Flair to be part of this match. I think we all kind of did, and she was not. That was absolutely not the case. It was just a clean, fun performance for the people in the crowd, for the people watching at home, and I enjoyed it. It was awesome to see Trish Stratus still doing it all these years later, still goated at what she does. Tiffany Stratton looked awesome. It didn't really do much for the storyline moving forward. I think this was just like a nice showcasing, just a nice opportunity to highlight Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, making Tiffany Stratton look even more awesome. I thought it was a fun match. It was quick and to the point, and I actually thought Charlotte would interfere and cost Tiffany Stratton, so I was wrong about that. Shout out to Tiffy. Shout out to Trish. I'm excited to see Tiffy look stronger moving into Mania, and we'll see if Trish Stratus is done or if she's still got some left in the tank, because she looked great. Then we saw Kevin Owens defeat Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match. That was one of the most uncomfortable matches I've ever seen. Kevin Owens is doing some of the best work. Actually, he's doing the best work of his career right now with this menacing character, and Sami Zayn really took it in this one. The awesome spots there in the tables, in the chair with the barbed wire. There was so much going on, so much awesomeness. Truly, you felt the hate in that match. If you had never watched wrestling before and you just watched that match for the first time ever, you'd be like, I can tell that these guys hate each other. What have they been through? And then you can get into that whole dialogue. But it ended on such an uncomfortable note with Kevin Owens just decimating and taking Sami Zayn like out completely, and right when he wanted to pile drive him on the cement floor, I hear a voice, and Randy Orton came out. It was such a cool moment. He came out so slow. You just felt the aura oozing off him, man. The crowd was on their feet. It was great, honestly. I cannot wait to see Randy and Kevin go at it for WrestleMania. I think that's the WrestleMania match, Randy and Kevin Owens. I don't know about Sami Zayn, though. Like, how is he going to get involved? Is that going to be a triple threat? Is it going to be a handicap match? Is Kevin Owens going to find a tag team partner? I don't know, but I'm excited to see what that's all about. Randy looked great. I predicted that wrong, though. I thought Randy would come back, so I'm right on that, but I thought Sami Zayn would win. It's actually better the way this played out, so shout out to Kevin Owens and Sami for a really uncomfortable watch. Sami Zayn played that match incredibly. That was fun. Then we had the men's elimination chamber where we saw John Cena take the W. I was so happy to see John Cena win the match, but little did I know what was going to transpire later that night. John Cena winning the elimination chamber was amazing. I predicted CM Punk to win because I thought that made more sense for the story, but this was the best John Cena has looked in a really long time. He looked very comfortable. He was smooth. He was moving around. Super Cena was back. I mean, he checked into that chamber and took everybody out. It was great, man. Also, Seth Rollins, MVP for taking out CM Punk, leading to the John Cena win, leading to the John Cena heel turn later down the road. What a match there. I really enjoyed it, really, from start to finish. I feel like those moments were really, really fun. I would have wanted to see a little bit more craziness from Logan Paul, maybe a couple more crazy spots, but at the end of the day, it was very unpredictable. At no point was I clear on who I thought was going to win, but John Cena pulled it off with the STF on CM Punk after Seth Rollins curb stomped him into the ground. Now, Roman Reigns didn't return, and that leaves a lot of questions, because it's clear now that CM Punk and Seth Rollins are going to have a match at Mania, but Roman Reigns doesn't have a match at WrestleMania, so how the heck is he going to get involved? I feel like it's going to be a triple threat, but how do we get there? We still have about 5-6 weeks until WrestleMania, so we'll see. Or maybe the Roman gets involved with the Rock storyline somehow. I don't know, but I'm going to trust the process because so far it's been weird, but I'm kind of down. Fun match overall. I thought everybody looked super strong. Damian Priest had a good showing. Drew McIntyre had a good showing. Of course, he crashed out, and I think he's going to have a Mania match with Damian Priest. But if it's a one-on-one, I don't know if I'm super down for that. I love that for them, but I feel like something needs to be involved there, or maybe more people, or maybe something to be fighting for. But my favorite moment from this match was when John Cena and CM Punk hugged. I feel like that was just a really nice, it was just nice for my childhood to see that, bro. All these years later, as a grown adult, to see John Cena and CM Punk hug it out at this point in their career, still going at it, still putting on for everybody out there in the world. It was beautiful, man. The hug, and then them going at it, and then that awesome, beautiful chemistry that we're so used to between the two of them. Shout out to the both of them, but John Cena pulling off the dub, that was awesome, man. But then it became a little bit unawesome, because what transpired next was just out of this world. I wasn't ready for that. Cody Rhodes comes out, Cena's in the ring, they have their moment, if you somehow, and then The Rock comes out, Travis Scott comes out for some reason. And then we have arguably the craziest segment in WWE history. You know what? This is debatable, and I do have some recency bias, but I'm going to say it anyways. This was the craziest segment in WWE history. From Cody Rhodes telling The Rock to go F himself on WWE TV, to Travis Scott for some reason being in the ring. Why was he in the ring for all that? I don't know. To John Cena turning heel on all of us, on our childhoods, on the WWE universe. It was awesome, but also I'm still confused, and I love it, but I don't love it. I don't know how to feel right now. I'm gonna trust the process. All I can say is that I wasn't expecting it. Nobody was expecting it. It was truly a heartbreaker, a shocker. I'm beyond words, and I'm so excited for WrestleMania, because I know a few weeks ago the WrestleMania hype was kind of on the way down. We were like, oh, we're not getting Cena Gunther, we're not getting Cody Rock, we're not getting Roman whatever. It was all kind of weird, but now it's starting to fill out, and I'm kind of on board, although we'll see. It's not over yet. We have a lot to do. There's only 4 matches official for WrestleMania. But we just had the biggest heel turn in WWE history. Bigger than Hogan back in the day. But the big question is, are we going to have a third member in this new Hollywood faction between Hollywood Cena and Hollywood Rock? I think it's very probable. Does it need one? No, but why not use this insane faction to really build up a superstar that needs it? A couple of ideas of a third person in this faction could be LA Knight. Imagine Hollywood LA Knight with The Rock and Cena. They're so alike, and that would be so cool to see, especially to turn LA Knight heel at this point in his WWE career would be fun. Also, Ethan Page. We saw The Rock and Ethan Page interact on NXT a few weeks ago. Ethan Page has got it, man. He's really a talent, and I think this would be a great opportunity for him, and this could push him to absolute stardom. I would be excited to see that. Also, Solo Sikoa is being thrown around as a potential person here. I like that one, but it's not really the most possible to me, because Solo and John Cena have too much history. Although, again, The Rock and John Cena have had a lot of history, and they put that aside for the sake of the company, so we'll see how it goes. What is the road to WrestleMania now that John Cena's going up against Cody Rhodes? What is CM Punk's favor? He still has to cash that in. Technically, it doesn't have to happen by WrestleMania. It can happen whenever, but, you know, we're all thinking about it. It's a white elephant. There's a lot of questions unanswered, and the next couple of weeks are going to be very interesting, but that was the craziest heel turn and possibly the craziest segment in WWE history, man. What the heck? Truly, I was stunned the entire day. I didn't know how to feel. I still kind of haven't really grasped it all. It's going to hit me once we see John Cena again, and I cannot wait for those Cena and Rock segments. Talk about viral moments, man. That's going to be insane. I cannot wait. I'm going to be at WrestleMania, so don't forget. Make sure you guys like and subscribe because I'm going to do some WrestleMania content when I'm out in Las Vegas. What a moment. What a weekend. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I was about half right on my predictions. I got Jade and Randy Orton returning. I had The Rock destroying Cody Rhodes, except that was John Cena destroying Cody Rhodes. But what a memorable event. This will go down as a turning point in WWE history, and I think this solidifies Cody Rhodes as the next super mega babyface. They are putting him on a pedestal like never before, and I'm excited to see what's next for the WWE. Elimination Chamber was industry changing. Yeah, it actually was.